Everybody, greetings to you on this blessed day. It's a little cloudy, got a little sprinkling here in San Diego. So look, I'm on my little break here just for a little while, so I decided to stop by and just hold a conversation with you. So just come on in just for a little while. I won't hold you long, but today we're going to talk about fraternal relationships. Fraternal relationships. You know, I'm quite sure we're familiar. We hear a lot about the brotherhood of Freemasonry and fraternal relationship that we're supposed to have. Well, all of us don't have that fraternal relationship. Let's just be honest. All Masons do not have that distinct fraternal relationship that we claim to have. We don't. However, there are many of us who have fraternal relationships with a variety of brothers from across the world. When I say brothers, I mean singular. I mean, it's not even about their grand lodge. It's the relationship that has been built between two men who have a common interest. The common interest in the fraternal order of Freemasonry is brotherly love, relief, and truth. That's the interest. That is the common ground that we stand on. And with that being said, we who are Masons and we who see that from the common aspect of man being bond together, that bond that we make together, we stand on those principles. However, a lot of times, brothers and sisters don't see it that way. They see it differently, you know, and that's okay. We all can have our opinion about how we view things, and that's right. But in my own experience in these many years that I've been in Freemasonry, I've come to the point of building relationships, not based on jurisdictional boundaries, but based upon the common interest that I have with another man, be it from whatever race he may be from, or be it from whatever background he may be from, and also being a member of the Order of the Eastern Star. That is my same goal, is to create that relationship between myself and a of the Order of the Eastern Star. And when you're able to do that and make that connection, the very thing that we so cherish, the very thing that we so talk about, really comes to life. Those very unique things that we hear people say about Freemasonry, that comes to life when you're able to build fraternal relationships. A lot of us don't have those relationships because we are mad at somebody. We're angry at somebody. We're mad at her. We're mad at him. We're upset at him. We're upset at her. So you don't build the relationship. You know, a lot of us have done it. You know, however, a true brother, a true sister looks to build those bridges. They look to foster the relationship of what Masonry and the Order of the Eastern Star is all about. So this is why we have what you call fraternal relationships. I have met brothers from various backgrounds, and I have tried to build, or I have built those relationships. And in doing so, some people don't like it, and some do. Some people said, no, I wouldn't talk to Tony Muhammad. That's fine. Some people say, well, you know what, I talked to him. Some people tell me don't talk to, because I'm building fraternal relationships, not for someone else, but for me. Now, whatever dispute I may have with an individual, that's my dispute with him or her, not with their organization and not with whomever. It's with them. My issue is singular. It is not with a body per se, but with individuals, or with an individual within that body. That's it. But some of us take it a step further. We make it all personalized, and I was once like that. Oh God, was I once like that. But I'm thankful that I have grown. I'm thankful that I've seen things differently, and my experiences have taught me something different. even within my own Grand Lodge, I have to correct brothers when they try to lump all brothers into one pile, you know. All them brothers are like that. All them brothers are not like that. Oh man, no. That brother you met is like that, but not all of them. So I can't put everybody in the bucket anymore. I can't base my relationship or my response to somebody and then apply that same response to everybody. I can't do it. Maybe some of you are pretty good at it. Do it no more, because I've learned some things along this journey, you know, in Freemasonry. You know, I've come across some great men and some great women who were not in my jurisdiction, you know. So, and coming across these individuals, they have enlightened me, they have inspired me to hold up the light of Freemasonry, continue to thrive and to be the example that I so desire that Masons should be. And when you do that, then you elevate others who come around you. You know, you don't just, what word? I'm back. I don't know what happened, but I did my signal. Maybe I walked off too far. I don't know, bad signal. But anyway, this is what happens a lot of time. You know, within Freemason, a lot of us lose that zeal that we had because somebody came along and stole it, or we allow them to take it by saying, I wouldn't talk to that person, or I wouldn't do this, or I wouldn't do that. That's your personal decision whether you want to talk with someone or not talk to them, whether you want to extend that fraternal grip or not extend the grip. That is extend that fraternal grip or not extend the grip. That is up to you. It's up to you, my brother, my sisters. That's totally of your, my brother, my sisters. That's totally of your opinion, you know. But when somebody else is extended, don't get mad. Don't get angry. Don't do that. The fraternal relationship within Freemasonry is like a web, you know. It's like a web. It's like a spider web, you know. And when you see it that way, you know, maybe one spider couldn't tie up an elephant, but a lot of spiders could, you know, with their web, you know. And so that's how I see Masonry. I see it as building individual relationships with a variety of Masons from around the world. Because I know when I travel, I don't just say, oh, I'm a John G. Jones, Grand Lodge, California. I don't, no. I'm a Mason. That's when I travel, I'm a Mason. I travel as such, and then in the conversation, they may say, let me see your membership card, see if you're still active. Here it is. My membership card tells you what Grand Lodge I'm a part of and where I hold my membership. That's all it does, you know? And I keep telling people all the time, stop putting your Grand Lodge in a position to represent you as an individual. What I'm saying is that, you know, I was made a Mason in Hosea Lodge number 7, initiated, passed, and raised. John G. Jones Grand Lodge is my Grand Lodge. However, I am a Mason, period. So there's no such thing as a Prince Hall, PHO. I keep telling you, some of you keep, I'm a Prince Hall Mason, I'm an international Mason, I'm a modern Freemason. No, you're not. You're a Mason. That's all you are. Your standards is based on brotherly love, relief, and truth. You are only a Mason. You being part of these various Grand Lodges means nothing in the big picture of things. And when you're able to look at the big picture of things, then you're able to see it differently. It's no longer your Grand Lodge. It is Freemasonry that you are a part of, you know? It's Freemasonry you're a part of. Some of us are so hell-bent on the mere fact that I'm a member of said Grand Lodge until you forget that you are a member of the Fraternal Order of Freemasonry itself through your membership. It's clear through your membership that you are a part of Freemasonry, you know. So, I'm a Prince Hall Mason, that makes no sense. I'm a John G. Jones Mason, makes no sense. You know, it really doesn't. I guess we'll find that out later on in life, but it doesn't. Let me see. Sorry, apologies for using incorrect name. This is fine. I'm not stuck on that. Greetings, Phillips. How you doing? Everybody who's getting greetings to you. So today, our conversation is talking about fraternal relationships. And I'm strictly looking at it from an individual point of view. An individual point of view. Because I found that in my travels, the extent of a brother is not based upon my Grand Lodge, but it's based upon me being true to who I say I am. That's what I've found. Now, you may have found something different. I won't say you haven't, but I can clearly say, because I found favor in the grip, I found favor because I was examined and I gave lawful information. That brother found me to be who I said I was, you know, who I said I am. What's up now? You know, and that's about it. That's as clear as I can get it. You know, a couple of weeks ago, I went to an installation for a new Masonic lodge under the Grand Lodge of California. You had to RSVP, you know, and I know people say, well, anybody could have went. Anybody could have went, but no, anybody couldn't have gone. Although it was open to the public, you had to RSVP to go. So when I hear they say, well, anybody could have gone. Well, I was invited by the lodge, you know, I was invited by the lodge to come. So that was my RSV. And so when saying that, it really, what's up? It really just brings forth the whole journey and respect that we should have for one another, you know? And that's the beauty of Masonry. That's what I found that I really, really get a kick out of. I really enjoy, you know, that. So what I try to do for myself, what's up, man, is to grow, to maintain, to be better than, to hold my expectations high, and for those around me to treat them with dignity. That's for me. I can't say what it's like for you. That's only for me, you know? And along the way, hopefully, along the way, I can inspire individuals, you know? I can inspire individuals. And I would hope that each one of us in this journey can do the same for the next person. So, you know, that's what I look forward to. I want to send Brother Grandmaster Vincent a big shout out from St. Anthony's Grand Lodge. I said, brother, look, I'm gonna need to rent your building when I get to Los Angeles. He was like, what day? I was like, oh, bruh. So I got to give him a call and let him know it's going to be sometime in March. I'm going to need to do that. I just thought about that out of the blue, but certainly it has been a heck of a journey for me. And, you know, life throws curves at you. And I believe that each one of us are capable of hitting a home run when standing in the pitcher's box, you know, and taking masonry and applying those attributes and working tools that we have to our lives really should set us apart, because we should see things differently than other people. We shouldn't just see things like the average person. We should be able to break them down, analyze them, and bring them full circle and make the best decision. That's what I think we should do, you know. I talk with many of different brothers. Oh, I want to send Brother Daniel Walker. a big shout out. He's the Deputy Grand Master out of Florida who just returned from Brazil representing my jurisdiction about a week or so ago. I'm still elated and happy that you was able to do that for us, and also he brought back a dear gift, and that's a beautiful thing. That is truly a beautiful thing when you can call up another brother from a whole nother jurisdiction and tell him when he go overseas to visit, and my brothers or myself, we couldn't send a representative. We patronized him to represent us in Masonry. That is truly an honor. And he's visited us, come to a couple of our grand sessions. I've gone to his grand sessions. So I look forward to that fraternal relationship. I look forward to seeing my brothers and sisters and how they prosper. Man, it does my heart good to see brothers and sisters prosper and to be the best that they can be. It really does. I don't know about you. I can't talk about you, but I can definitely say from where I stand, I've seen some great young men come into the doors of Freemasonry. And I'm looking for them to change things. I'm looking for those individuals who I've talked to really come into Freemasonry and be the example and change the atmosphere that we find ourselves in these various groups, and knowing that these young men who are coming in the door of Freemasonry with a different mindset is something beautiful. It changes everything. It really, really does. It really changes everything. I just think that sometimes we miss that. We don't quite get that picture. When these young brothers come in, we always want to tell them to sit down. I'll just sit down. We did that. We tried that. No, brother, if a brother has the enthusiasm to change and make something happen, let him do it. Let her do it. Yeah, I know you tried the same thing last year, but that brother wasn't on your team last year. So allow that new enter-apprentice, that new fellow craft, that new master mason, that new sister of the order, come in and put them to work by exclaiming and being the example. Let them do. All you need to do is sit back and, oh man, it's beautiful when you can see them do the work. Oh, that is totally beautiful. It really, really is. And I believe we're going to have to do that. I have a few young gentlemen in my own lodge, and I'm letting them do it. I'm not holding no one back, from thriving and being. I'm not going to do that. Not ever. If you want my counseling, you want my help, I'm here. But I'm not going to hold a brother, nor am I going to hold a sister back. No. And what I've gotten is that as a Mason, I'm here to help create leaders. I'm here to help do that. I'm here to help do that. I can't do no more than that. I have to help those who want to grow. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm looking at. Y'all already going, man?
That's it, Tony.
All right. Be safe.
Have a good one.
All right. So look, I've been on here for a little while, and I appreciate everybody coming in and just hanging out with me. What's going on? Marcus, what's happening in Dallas, bro? What's going on? I heard that. Peace. What's up? All right. Stack Daddy. Are the Hiram Biff lodges in North Carolina active associated with John G. Jones? Hiram Biff Lodge. I don't know Hiram Biff Lodge, but I do know of Keystone Grand Lodge out of North Carolina. I do know of them. So I couldn't tell you. I only know about the Grand Lodge and not by singular lodges. Leaders make leaders. Absolutely, they do. As a leader, you shouldn't be afraid of the person behind you coming up. You should encourage them. Hear me again. As a leader, you should not be afraid of the person who sits next to you, your deputy grand master or your lieutenant grand commander, whatever that second position may be. You should encourage that person to come up and be the next leader. That's what we should do. You shouldn't be afraid of the next wishful master or the next associate matron. You should want her to be the worthy matron. And from there, you should want her to be the grand associate matron, the grand conductors. You should encourage those sisters who are young and thriving to move up and take that rightful place and be that leader, because you are the example. You should do it. Wishful masters, you should do it. Grand masters, sovereign grand commanders, whoever you are in leadership position, you should be grooming the next person. Not only to take on the leadership position, but to be better than you. That person needs to be better than you. Yeah, he can't do what you did. He has to be better. Or if not better, at least he can or she can take what you've done and improve what you have done. And ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it at all. Maybe that person has the ability to grow your lodge, your grand lodge, your chapter, your grand chapter. Let them have it. Support them. Support them. And along the way, you're going to build fraternal relationships. I've done that. And it's a beautiful thing, to do that across the board. So I'm not gonna do that to individuals. We have a raising coming up. We do a raising in the desert once a year. And this year we're gonna do it probably in April. It's gonna be in Las Vegas. And if you're interested in coming to the raising in the desert, it's truly an adventure. It truly is that. We start about 4 o'clock in the morning. We end about 8. And I'll tell you what, it's an experience. A lot of brothers who've gone through that experience have said, man, look, this is it. This is it. So we want them to really take on the lessons of Freemasonry. And I know most of you have already seen somebody bringing out a foam and showing the raising and initiation. It's been all over Facebook. It's been all over the internet, and whoever did that, man, that's your lodge got to deal with it. Your lodge have to deal with the fact that you brought a camera and showed the whole initiation and process for your lodge. We do it differently. The way they did it is great. We just do it differently. And, it works for us. The experience is similar, but the process is different. The experience is different, but the process is definitely different when you come through the desert and get raised, or when you come to the desert and you are becoming a Shriner. It's just different. Northern California, okay. I'm very aware, Prince Hall. Okay, I'll tell you what. Yes, there are Haramatari is in Northern California. I'm sorry. They're the most active Masonic body that I know of in California. They're in Northern California. That's where their Grand Masonic Lodge is at. Beautiful building there in Northern California amongst the ancient, free, and accepted Masons. Also, the Most Wishful Sons of Light have Masonic lodges in Northern California, the Bay Area, San Francisco. There's another Grand Lodge up that way, and I can't think of their name right now. Dang it, I can't think of their name. How you doing? It's called the Sons of something or another, and I can't think of their name. But yeah, okay, my apologies, but I don't know why I was thinking of North Carolina for some reason. And you're saying Northern California. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yes, there are active lodges that are associated with John G. Jones. Yes, there are in Northern California. Yes, I can say that. Northern California, not Carolina. I am very aware of PHA in my area, Oakland. Okay, so if you're familiar with PHA in Oakland, then you should be familiar with Haramatai is in Oakland also. You should be familiar with the Most Wishful Sons of Light. Both of those Masonic Grand Lodges have lodges in Northern California. They do. My Grand Lodge had 2 lodges in Northern California. However, because of the ages of the members, and they didn't replenish. And that's another thing. They didn't replenish the lodge with younger members. So, they had to surrender their charter back to the Grand Lodge. And that's okay. But you should look to replenish the membership with younger members to take your place. And a lot of times we don't do that. And what happens is we miss out on what I would consider true Masonic fellowship, true Masonic relationships, because we have allowed ourselves to bypass and ignore those things before our very eyes. That's what we did. So look, I'm going to have to go. I wish everybody a great day. And please, whatever you do, be blessed. Hit the like button. Pass this on to the next person, and hopefully they can get something out of it. Fraternal relationships is built on individuals respecting the next person. It's not built on your grand lodge. Fraternal relationships is built on individual brotherhood. Until next time, peace and be well. Whatever you do, stay out the bushes and keep your light on. Peace.